Welcome back to POL. Beautiful day at the Lehigh Valley Zoo, and sharing the stage with me not only are critters, but Cher Vadalero, right? And you're the Director of Conservation Education. What does that mean?
So I am in charge of our education department here at the zoo. So we run a lot of the programming that you would see when you either come here as a school, if you would do a summer camp program. We also go out to schools and do field trips there. Behind us here we have our exercise area where we bring out some of our ambassador animals where you can meet and greet with one of our educators and see some of our ambassador animals. So any of those extra experiences that you might do while you're at the zoo, those are usually done by our education department.
And they usually include live critters. What do you have in your hands here?
Yeah, so this is Speedy. He is our eastern box turtle. He is one of our ambassador animals. So these are our animals that live what we call behind the scenes. So these are our animals that we use during our education programs, and they require a little bit of extra training, extra socialization in order to be used in those programs.
So how do you know it's a box turtle? Tell me.
So he is native to this area, and they get the name the box turtle because of that shell. So they have that domed shell, and they actually, if they would get scared or threatened, they are known to pull their whole body into their shell, legs, tail, head, everything, and they can actually close that shell. There's a special hinge here, and close up like a box, and that's going to keep them nice and safe.
How old?
Speedy's actually, I believe, in his 30s.
30 years old.
Yes,
so
yes.
That's as big as Speedy's going to get.
As big as Speedy's going to get, yes.
Wow, that is just fascinating. Now you did bring another critter.
We did, yep.
Let's get him out.
We will, all right.
Cher, you went from a solid box to a cute and cuddly. What is this?
So not quite cute and cuddly. This is Brillo, and this is a tenric. And these guys are native to Madagascar, and they look like a hedgehog.
Right.
But they're actually more closely related to manatees, so they are not related to hedgehogs.
No kidding.
But they do have those spines and that similar defense mechanism as a hedgehog would.
So that's not cute and cuddly, like
No.
you said. I mean, that'll prick you.
Yep, they are prickly, so I'm being very careful with how I hold Brillo right now because, yep, these are the prickly spines that he's got there on his back.
So slow metabolism, fast metabolism?
Very similar for like a mammal. So I would say more so on the slow side, but they do like insects. They have very poor eyesight, and so they're going to rely a lot on that sense of smell there. You can see he's using his nose and sniffing around.
Right.
He's got those really long whiskers. That's going to help him sense as well. They are nocturnal, which is why they don't really need good eyesight because they will be out when it's daytime. So they are going to rely a lot more on that sense of smell and their hearing.
From Madagascar?
From Madagascar, yep.
So you take that animal out in front of a bunch of kids, I bet you get a lot of ooh, ah, right?
Yes, always, 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 always.
Beautiful.
It's the best part of the job.
So we asked you to do 3,
Yes,
right?
yes.
That's the smallest of the
That
3.
is the smallest.
Let's check out the third animal.
All right,
okay?
sounds good.
Oh my goodness. He's scary looking. Now, what is this guy's name and what is it?
This is Maury, and he is an Argentine black and white tegu.
So what does that mean?
So he's a large lizard. And they come from the rainforest.
Right.
And he's about full grown, and they're actually very common in the pet trade. You see them usually in the pet stores. They're about this big,
Okay.
and they are black and green.
And will the ones in the pet stores get this big?
They will, and a lot of times people don't know that when they buy them.
Right.
So we actually got him. He was on the streets of San Antonio in Texas.
Oh no, somebody released them.
Yeah, so that is very common, especially down in Florida and down south. They're actually becoming invasive because people are releasing them.
Gotcha.
When they don't realize how big they get, and they release them out into the wild. They don't have any natural predators, so that is one of the issues that they're facing.
Can I touch him?
Sure, yeah.
So it looks like he's got little beads all over
Yes,
his
they
body.
have like beaded scales is what they're called, and they do feel a little bit like beads on there.
They do, yeah, absolutely do. So if you have other animals and you do different kind of programs, how do people find out when you're going to be doing programs?
So what we usually do is most of our programming is booked ahead of time. So on our website, on lvzoo.org, there is an education tab.
Okay.
You can go on there and it lists all of the different programming that we do. And each list has a click to request a program, and you kind of fill out a request form. that comes through right straight to the education department. We do all of the booking through our department as well. So you're speaking directly to the educators when you're doing that.
Excellent.
So you can do that as well. And then also for like our mingles that we do, all of our keeper chats and stuff that we do on a daily basis, that schedule is also just right on the homepage of our website, or right when you walk in the zoo, there's a schedule there as well.
He's checking you out.
He's checking me out. I must smell good. All the different scents on
Sheriff,
there
thank
today.
you very much.
Absolutely.
Good luck the rest of the summer.
Thanks you for coming and checking us out.
Yeah, good luck.
He's going to go enjoy the sunshine.
And I got to
now.
tell you, I love critters. That thing is a fascinating animal. And if you want to check out any of the other ones, of course, the Lehigh Valley Zoo. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.